Well, g'day builders, welcome back to the Beetle build, M-06 chassis build. So last time we got together, we got all this, I think, done. Oh, my fingers from snapping, I think, those on there. Oh, it was like I hit it with a hammer. Man, I had to use some pliers, remember? Kaboom, those on, and it hurt. I think it was this, yeah, this one. It's like you touch it, and it's like you, I don't know, it hurts. Anywho, so this here, the front axles, we won't have to lube them because we're putting them through ball bearings, so that's good. What else do we got here? Now, interestingly, weirdly enough, I'm looking at this diagram here for the front everything, front axle assembly. It's, again, maybe it's just me. There's a part here on both of these, B11, that's not in the part list here. What the heck? What is that? I don't even... It looks like a little spacer thing, and that's still the parts B, and then some more of them little knuckle things. I don't have those little spacers. Like, what the heck? They must be on the plastic sheet here. B11. Well, let's get stuff organized for this. There's B, yeah, little wee spacers there. Okay, it's not on our list here. I don't know why, but B11. B11 looks like we need two B11s. Guess they're just like a little spacer thing or something. I don't know. There's a few of them on here though. B12 and B10s. We're peeling off the B11s. Okay, B11s. Now, those look like they go through the little ball joints. Okay, so we're gonna need, these look like longer ball joints. These nice little chrome ball joints here, I guess. Little wee guys. Be cool if you could get a trailer coupler for that too. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like them. So we need two of the long ones. And it looks like these are supposed to go right on here. So let's just put them on there now. That's good. We need... Okay, so we gotta see this. Again, this should be one instruction, and then that's the next one. I know they're showing this exploded, but it would make it simpler for my simple mind. And probably other simple minds. Okay, anyways. So let's work on these two. So we need F7. F7s are probably... These, no, that's C. C. Oh, here they are up here. F. Oh boy, I hope so. I don't have an F on them, but what the F, eh? I think that's them, though. Yeah, and then there's the carrier, whatever you call them things there. Okay, so F7, yeah. Oh man, super hard plastic. Okay, we gotta trim a little bit off of this guy just so it looks good. That'll work. And leave F8 over there for a minute. Okay, so we also need B22, these front guys, front axle stub things. BB9, I think are those, yeah. We need 2, 3, and 4. And BB7, I presume Yeah, 2 of them. They have a hole in the little ball here with threads. So I don't know what they're for, but we'll find out. We don't need these bearings. We need 2 clips, which we got 1 and 2. Interesting. Oh, they're just to hold it from falling apart until we can, well, I don't know now, actually. On here, kind of looks like we put them through. Okay, well, anyways. And we need 4 bearings, and I have 5 left, so sweet, we got 1 extra. Whoa, bearings just make her roll good, although they wear out too, honestly. And boy, I had a bearing in my Slash one time. My Traxa Slash, and it was in, I think it was, it drove from, looking this way, front of the car here, it drove from, geez, what was it now? Anyways, one of the wheels, and of course I had the VXL motor, the Valenian brushless in it, and like a 3-cell battery, and it would just wheelie and kite like it crazy. Well, it kept going, instead of, you know, wheelie straight, it kept going like this all the time. I'm like, what is going, why is it doing that? I actually had a bearing in the wheel, in the hub there, that was real crunchy, and it was dragging on there, so it was actually like, anyways, okay, let's drive in these nice new barrelings. And this guy here, we'll have to shove him in with our pusher. Oh, that's gonna roll so nice. You can amazingly win a pile of races by doing that. Okay, so those are in, those are in. We gotta hold this. That way the little axle stub guy can go in. This must be the front axles. Yeah, because we've done the rears already, right? It's rear wheel drive. I think this thing would be just terrible to drive, actually, in a race, because I remember rear wheel drive guys. Oh yeah, that's gonna roll real nice. In our club way back in the day, and all they were always left behind. Front wheel drives were just phenomenally better in traction. So, okay, so that is going this way, that way. The 2 bearings, this clip in, and one of these guys has to go in. It looks like the closer hole here. And this is going to take a little bit of driving. At least I got this nice little tool. I guess really long threads there, so it's good and strong. A little more maybe. That'll do. Okay, so that should be that side assembled, or assembled. So now I need number 8, right? Number 8, FF8. Alright, that piece can go in the G file. Trim off the little guy. And bearings. We'll press in some bearings. And these, you know what? I'm not 100% sure what I got these bearings for back in the day. Actually, it might have been for the Slash. It was cheaper to get a whole 2 of them than like 4 bearings. So that's what we did. We just got that. Okay, so that's got to go. Let's orient this the right way. This should go that way, with a little clip to hold her from flopping out. Ooh, get back here. Roll so smooth now. Huh. Alright. And the little ball guy should, let's just make sure we get this right. That's going that way, so it should go in that hole there. Come on. Come on, you turd. Alright, then we need the carrier, I think they call that. Maybe this is the carrier. That'll do. Alright, so then we need this one again. Let's just make sure that we got everything right here. Axle through. This one's going that way. It's actually probably that way or something, I don't know. And holding them that way, and then we need F9. I just had the F's here, there, here. F. Got an F1 and F9. Been having fun doing this, but it's just, I don't know, it's wrecking my brain. So I don't remember the other. And I built the Mini Cooper, and I think I built an M-05 too. What the heck was that one? I think I actually traded it off a while ago. I never really drove it either because this one we kind of get out of the RC stuff. But the M-05, what body was that now? I can't remember. But anyways, I think I traded it for some other parts. Okay, so we also need something. Oh, I didn't get these ones. BB1 times 2, these real long ones. Yeah, so one of them, 2 of them. Okay, and then we're going to need this as well, A6. So I got the A here, A6. And I'll shred this little slag off. Okay, and it's got to go. Goes in the carrier, so let's put it on first here. And it looks like that way with that piece forward. Okay, it should be these guys here, so they slide nicely. Don't say to lube up these, so we won't bother. I mean, in here you'd lube that a little bit, because these pins could potentially rust on you if you happen to be running outside, which I don't know if I'll do that, but yeah, we used to run these outside because of the tires we had on them. They were, we had to go through a lot of tires, we'll say, to figure out the right ones that ran nice on that sort of linoleum school gym floor. That's where we ran these in the wintertime. But this time of year, it was every Monday night. We ran cars in the gym for a couple hours. It was fun. Okay, so that's done. Now we got to do this guy like that, and then this guy. Okay, that's a little confusing. That looks like they want it to go there. With this going through. Nope, through here. Through there, and then through... It's supposed to thread into this guy, I guess. And, oh geez, I lost her. Oh geez. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's not right, is it? Wait a minute, I lost her. I messed up. That. Through there. Not through there. Nope, wrong end, bud. Did I put this? No, I didn't put it on wrong. I just put it on wrong there. Okay, so it looks like that's got a thread in here, so it holds. Holy jumping! So is that right? Yep, that looks right. Going through there, and then we got to put the ball end on this when we screw this through here. And that they want us to put a little bit of grease on it. Man, that is, I should have greased the screw here too. I think maybe I will for the other side. Because, man, you skip that out of there too often. Oh, and it's so hard on my hand right here because this thing is shoving really hard into the palm of my hand there. Man, I wonder why my hand was hurting the other, holy, hurting the other day. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's probably why. I don't really have anything better for screwdrivers. I probably do, but I presume they want that right tight. I would have thought once the threads get kind of, oh, and it's digging into my finger too. Once the threads get kind of cut here, it would kind of go a bit easier. But it's holding its own here, that's for sure. Didn't really say anything not loose or not tighter. Okay, we tightened her. Well, let's see if we can get this to, whoa. Tiny little bit of grease on her. And a little ball guy, I don't know why they want to lube that up, but I'm happy to lube her, I suppose. Okay, guess that's that one. Lovely. Alright, this side. So that way we need the other. Where'd he go? Up here. There's still some little circly guys on there. I guess we're gonna probably need, unless they're just spares. Sure, we'll need them eventually here. Okay. And hold that here, this that way. Looks about right. This has to go together and kind of stay there while we get this one starting to thread through. Yeah, the screw gun would have been nice, but I don't know. I think I'd be skipping it a lot more, you know. And at least with this, yeah, the hand hurts for about 3 days after, but I feel a little more accomplishment, maybe we'll say. I'm gonna try to throw a bit of stuff on these threads just to see if it makes it any easier. I don't know, it might not. It's surprisingly it does, I think. Actually, it's pretty amazing. It actually does. Alright. That's good. I think, I hope, yeah, I hope. That's going that way, that's going that way, and now we need the other A8. Where are my A's gone again now? A8. There, AB. And take a bit of slag off here. Yep. Okay. Now let's get this orientated rightly here. That one there, that one there. Didn't seem right. I do this one right. That one there, that one there. Yeah, it's from the back. That on the front. This is the, okay, that one looks good. Something's got me leery about this one though. Yes, that's right. I'm just really examining this a little bit here, and we got this there on that side. Okay. So this should go like that. This just doesn't seem right. I'm going to give this a bit of help here, I think, too. A little bit of help I got left in this tube. Okay, let's try this again here. So that's sitting that way. The ball here's down. This should fit like that. I don't know why I'm just not seeing it like that, but oh, don't fall off. Oh, yeah, stupid thing. Okay, let's try this again. Oh man, I'm having problems with this one. But anyways. And that should go that way. Holy smokes. That does make a big difference. I mean, it's still tough, but it's not like I'm like, oh, really fighting it, right? When you grease them like that, you can almost maybe use the screw gun. Still putting a lot of pressure to it, but it's way less than without. But anyways. Okay. And we'll just put a little bit more on. Oh, maybe not. Oh, just a little bit. And the ball. Okay, there's those two fellers done. Nice. We can flip a page. Flip a page, bud. What page are we on now? This will be number 12. A dozen pages. Wow, we've been on those last two for quite a while. Oh, more of these stupid things. Oh. All right, well. Okay, so we got, oh boy, yeah, we got two of these. So one, hey, we're in the center of the book too. 1, 2. And we got four of these, it looks like right here. Little ball adjusters. And that can go in the scrap. And got a little bit of slag on these. Not too bad though. These aren't fun screwing these in. I didn't have any fun with them, but maybe we'll try to grease these up too. Maybe that'll help. Okay, so we got 4 of those, and then we need 2. These other 2 little axle pins. That's all we've got left. So, okay. So up here, looks like we got to build these 2 and have them go in the direction that we need. So try to get a little bit of grease on these. At least get these ones started. Oh, that was my thumb snapping. 98% of you guys know I've got a what they call a stage 4 yeast candida overgrowth right now, like I've explained it in my other videos there later before. And one thing it's doing is probably all my psoriasis spots for sure. It's messed up all my thumbnails and some of my other nails. I didn't know I had it until I was sent for a blood test to test different foods to see if I'm eating something that I'm like super highly allergic to, and you know, see if it's caused this. And they ended up finding that I had a level 4 candida infection. But anyways, it's kind of messed up some of my joints too, unfortunately, which isn't such a good thing. For example, most people can do that with all their fingers. See how my fingers can all touch and they're all screwing right down. This one's good. This one's good. This one's good. That's as far as I can go with that finger because I got a huge inflation in that middle finger. So not a whole lot I can do right now. I am taking some stuff for it, but anyways, that's enough of that crap. I'm sure you guys don't really want to hear that, but hopefully we're on the mend. Like, these spots are sort of getting better, but I've had it for the psoriasis for well over 10 years, so it's probably more like 12 or 14 years. I actually got a spot right on, sort of above my forehead and where my hat would sit originally, and never really paid any attention to it. It just kind of didn't go away, and all of a sudden I got some spots like on my arms here, and then I think I went to the doctor and they're like, oh, they had no idea. Okay, that's not going where I want it to, so. But, yeah, I think we got her a little better under control now. Oh, man, these are hard. Still not there. Okay, so we got to have one facing right away from us and one the other way. So one facing away and then one kind of right down, something like that. And make sure we got this the right way. If my fingers work, that's another thing. My fine motor skills now, gone. It's looking pretty good there, that one. Okay. So, what causes a candida infection? Well, I'll just yak while we're working here, I guess, so you have something to listen to. The candida is already in your body. Oh, geez. It's already in your body, but your good bacteria, so it's basically a bad bacteria. In your gut flora, you've got good bacteria and some bad bacteria. The good bacteria is the stuff that helps you digest your food. It's basically your gut bugs, we'll call them. It's your gut bugs that help you digest your food. And what happens, and it happened to me, and so what happened to me? It's quite a story, but we got a few minutes here. Way back, living life, no worries, day in, day out, kind of, yes, before I started my YouTube stuff. Actually, yes, it was quite a bit before I met you fellers and ladies. And I had a kidney stone attack. You know, I drank, still do kind of, lots of coffee and pop, and used to drink a whole pile of milk too. I don't know, it's just, I loved milk for some reason. Drank a whole pile of milk, basically, I guess because I didn't drink enough water to keep things flushing, we'll say, out, I built up kidney stones. Well, one night, one let go. Felt like I really had to go to the bathroom real bad, so I went into the bathroom and sat down. Nothing happened except all of a sudden I had this immense back pain, and I mean like not the same area that I have my normal back pain, because they said my kidneys are fine. Immense back pain. I ended up having a kidney coming out of that little tube, urostation or whatever tube comes from your kidney, and then it kind of goes down into your bladder. Well, let me tell you, I think I got an idea what childbirth is kind of like. Ended up passing it, and it was weird because I could feel it like right on my back, my sort of far right lower back, and when the pain started, and then about an hour as it kind of was moving, I guess, down, you could kind of feel it, more pain in the inside of the middle of me, and then all of a sudden it was gone. I'm like, ooh, what the heck was that? Looked it up. Oh, yeah, must have had a kidney stone pass through. I'm like, okay. Well, and then an hour later, I barely got back into bed, and all of a sudden, boom, pain again. I'm like, oh my God. That was way, way worse this time. So I'm like, okay, I got to go to the hospital. Maybe they can give me something, or I know they use ultrasonic stuff and they can zap you to get, sometimes that makes it worse though. And anyway, so I went to the hospital, and then by the time I got through all their stupid check it in crap, I was fine again. But I did stay there till, I'll say, the wee hours of the morning. Of course, this started at about midnight. But anyways, that passed and was all good. But then about a couple of weeks, maybe a week later, pretty good there. Week or so later, I had a lot of problem with really being sad and not feeling good, and basically I think I had so much stress on my body that night, it just messed me right up and put me into like a depression. Is what I think now what happened. It looks a bit long, but it should be alright. And I think that'll work. Except, wait a minute, that one's going that way, and that one we need to face the other way. So yeah, basically went into like a real depressive state. To tell you what, that wasn't fun either. I was like bedridden and everything, couldn't get up to do anything. So I finally got into my doctor, and he was like 2-week waiting list. It really sucked. So I was in agony with this for like 2 friggin' weeks. And let's just make sure we got these right here. Yeah, it should be good. So I was in agony for like 2 friggin' weeks. And I finally got in to see him, and at that point I wasn't thinking anything like depression, but I was, looking up symptoms and stuff while I'm waiting to see him. And let's just see where we are here. Okay, so we got, put these in, those in, and then snap those guys onto these balls in the middle, and then to these stupid things on the outside here. See if we can get these on here. Who's going to matter which one goes where too. Okay, so that's got to snap. Hang on now, I'm not getting this right here. That has to snap. I think it's this one for this side. That one snaps there and then snaps down. So yeah, I got into seeing him, and of course, I wasn't thinking depression stuff then. And hang on a sec, I got to think about this one too here. So that's got to go that way, and that goes that way. That one looks like it goes that way. With this, and then down. So yeah, I wasn't thinking depression. I had a lot of symptoms showing Lyme's disease. I do work outside, ticks, I don't know if I got a bite or something. Who knows, right? So anyways, they put me on doxycycline. Now, if your doctor says, oh, you need a shot of doxycycline, tell them, please, is there anything else? Because that's what destroyed my gut bacteria. killed all my good bacteria, and the bad bacteria, because I was eating a lot of sugar and crap, which feeds the bad bacteria in your gut, flourished, took off. And yeah, so I've been fighting that ever since. So anyways, little story for you there. Sorry to bore you, but okay, so let's just move this over here so we can see the manual. So we got a yeah, that should fit right in there. I believe that's right. The ball there and the ball down. We need these guys. So yes, I am fighting that still now. But doxycycline, it's like a super high potent antibiotic, and it'll just wreck yourself. Like, I'm swearing, do not allow your doctor to give you that stuff. It's just brutal. Okay. And it looks like we got to snap those on there after, and that's should all be steering then. Sweet. Awesome. Okay, we'll get this guy in here. Looks like the shock might be attaching there too. I'm sure there's more parts we got to put on here for shocks and stuff. Alright. I'll snap those on after. Let's just get this in here. So yeah, I've had different things happen too through all this mess of me with fingernails and stuff. Really weird. I have fingernails like peeling off my nail beds. Like I could basically take my nail and then just pull it and it would just kind of rip right off. I mean, it's pretty gross. So we got some more ball joints to connect here. Make this thing kind of hold together nicer. That one. That's our steering links, I guess. And that one. Let me see. And boy, I hope I don't have to get these apart again. How am I going to get that on? What? I need a squisher for that one, I think. A squisher. Hopefully I don't break it. Nope. Oh, but I don't have to get them apart again. Pretty much have to take those off if you had to do an alignment to it, I guess. Oh, I don't think it's super critical, but okay. Sweet. Does our steering work now? Oh, look at that. And then our suspenders, I'm gonna get springs on. It's a little bit floppy on that guy though. I need to be tightened down more here maybe. Well, that's better. I was a bit too loose. Yeah, that's better. So that'll hook right to the servo there, and then okay. So looks like we'll be getting into shocks soon, and these are oilless shocks, I guess. But we got to do this part here first, which that's this little rubber thing, and we need six of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have an extra one. Okay, maybe we need it for something else. And we're going to need to make this. So we need this great big piece here, and that is B2 under the B. Under the B2. Under the B2. Might have to cut this off of here. Yeah. Big giant piece. Okay, maybe I'll just almost cut through it there. There. I'm so afraid to cut myself with that knife. Whoa. I've done it before, and I'll say it's not fun. Oh, those actually broke off fairly clean there. Okay. So B2 and E7. There's A, B, E7. Alright, a little bit to trim off of this. Alright, so this over here, we got to build that. So that sits like that. It looks like this goes in like that. And it screws from the back side with two of these things. B6A. Oh man, this is going to be a fun one. I thought it might have gone the other way, but nope. I can't say that was enjoyable putting those screws in. Oh, we need 7 of those screws. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're good. Whew. At least pack B here, bag B, seem to have the right parts in it, but that first A, man, I've got extra ones there, and then some that I didn't have enough of. Don't ask me. That must be a little shock tower thing or something. Okay, so now we need this car here again, and that looks like that kind of goes in there, but we need this rubber foam thing as well. And it looks like it's got to go on first on these little guys here. The bumper. And it screws in there, and I think 2 on the back here. Looks kind of about right. Let's get her over here where it's closer to work on. Oh. Me and my fingers. I used to actually have pretty good fine motor skills, but I think potentially my problems with my fine motor skills now is from running the weed whacker for all these years and the vibrations. I was reading something on that. I think it was last spring maybe. He was in a Lawn and Rec or something called. It was called a little kind of free magazine that comes in the mail to us here. And so you need 1, 2, 3. And they were kind of saying about damaging nerves and stuff in your arms and wrists and hands from the vibration of the weed whackers. I'm like, And they were trying to talk about some less anti-vibration things for things like that, but never heard any more about it after that. So I'm like, yeah, that's probably what's going on with mine. Done lots of weed whacking in my 20 years now here, so 20 years of weed whacking. I figure I probably do about 2, well, all it depends on the year of course too, but around 250 maybe hours a year of the weed whacking here. So it adds up, you know. Do the math, 250 times 20. Now I want to know what that is. I'm sure you guys already figured it out. 250 hours. Hang on, 250 times 20 is 5,000 hours of weed whacking. Holy crap. That's pretty good. Okay, let's just check these. Yep. 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 Good and good. Okay. I think we got everything on this page. This one, well, see, we got to do shocks now. We got to build some shocks. Sweet. So that's the end of B. This is the start of C. We might actually start C on our next video, because we still got quite a bit to do. We got to build the tires, and oh, I don't have glue though. Just thought I'm gonna have to find some. Well, you know what? I've probably got tires already mounted somewhere, I imagine, in my tire. Yeah, I do. So I probably won't use these ones. I might even just pop these guys off. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Ooh, I don't remember what I have in there for a motor, but the wires are ripped off it. So I don't know what I'm going to have for actually a battery for this thing too. We actually might not be able to drive this thing because I don't know if I have a speed controller. Not sure if I have the right battery that's going to be any good. I'm going to have to figure something out when we get that far, but yeah, there's the servo. I'll have to see what I've got for servos left too. I might have one. I'm going to have to look into my parts box there, I guess. See what I can dig up. I don't really want to buy a servo. I mean, there is one in this car, but I don't really want to tear this car apart here and take the parts out of it, because oh, well, we got this one here. We've got this one here, but little shocks, and there's the VXL motor, although I don't think that's a VXL engine in there. I don't know what engine's in that one. But it looks like I soldered that thing right solid tight, so I'm not going to get that off. And then I'd have to get the battery, I'd have to get the receiver, the servo. This might have been the M-06 I built. I don't remember this one. Anyways. Okay, well, we'll call her a day on there, I guess, and then when we get back next time, we'll start shocks and then mounting the shocks on and the front dampers. These are rears here to start with, and then we got to open up pack C. So we got all these extra bearings left over. I guess we'll just dump those in there and we'll get pack C ready. There's a nice sweet rims. I'll probably just use another set. I'm sure I've got something. We'll have to look in the box there though. And that's the body parts. I don't really need that yet. Where's the... I put them somewhere. Uh-oh. What did I do with the shocks and stuff? I don't remember. Anyways. Uh-oh. Anyways, I'll look it up. I'll find stuff here. Oh, they're all in this bag, I guess. And then there's parts from the C? Yeah. All these little bits in here. Okay. We'll figure that out next time. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Some nice golden springs in there and different weights, I guess. Or tensions, maybe. And looks like a couple more bearings or something. I don't know, we'll figure it out next time. But anyways, thanks again. Catch you all later, and you guys have a good day. Hey, well, maybe before we head out, we'll just have a look at the parts in here. See if I can find a set of rims and tires and maybe a servo. This is all looks like T-Max parts and Traxxas stuff. Won't be in there. Oh, there we go. We're getting closer. There's a little set of them. Maybe 1, 2 little spikies. Oh, that one doesn't have a rim. 3, a little more wore out, but 4. I think those will work. Yeah, they've been resprayed or whatever, but for that little job, she'll work. And there's a tire that we must have really wore off. She's a good slick. And then some spares. I think they've been mounted. They're getting kind of that dry feeling though. That one's still pretty fresh actually. Okay, there's a slash tire super wore out. Some paddle tires for the slash. Some Hyper 7 rims. Some more buggies. Oh man, they're all dirty still. Holy cow. Look at these ones. Oh, I think we looked at these not too long ago, but it's always good to look at them again. These ones are super nice and soft. These ones I don't even think I raced them at all. They're still like brand new 12 mil hexes or whatever they had on them. There's probably an original, but I think we got a set of tires for it. A few tires there, eh, bud? I know. These Badlands here, man, they were awesome. They were so awesome on the slash. God, I really got to get that slash going again. That was a fun truck. Got lots of tires for them too. They were 2-wheel drive, right? So, and there's some rock crawler tires, super mushy, and then they got weights inside and probably weights inside. Anyways, what was in this other box here? Hyper 7s. I think those are slash spur gears. More Traxxas parts, not even open, A-arm stuff. A whole entire diff. There's a couple small bearings in there too. There's one of the small bearings, yeah. Never even opened some of the stuff. But you know, when we were kind of messing about on the track, I kept a lot of stuff just in case. Probably wasn't a good idea, but I did anyway, so. Alright, I didn't find a servo in there though. Let me check the other box. There's more tires. Brand new, still in the bag, $32.99. They're probably twice that price now. Oh, there's some radios. This is our track lap counter kit thing here. That's what that thing is. What else is in here? Ooh. That's the little battery or plug for it. This, some tiny little O-rings. There's a VXL motor. I don't know why. I think I did have one that went bad. Probably that one. And it looks like, oh, there's a Spectrum receiver. We will need that. Don't know if it works or not, but TRX 3.3 block, junk. Little piston, junk. Little battery packs. There's a sleeve and a piston that looks like it was, the pinch is gone out of it. Oh yeah, junk. Those 3.3s kind of sucked. Okay, no servos in there. Okay. And I got the remote already, so I got the remote and receiver. There's another set of brand new T-Max tires. Yeah. Great Hobbies. Was just down there the other day. That's where we got this this kit from. So there's 2 sets of tires there. There's some shock oil probably. The old AM radios. It extends out like a mile. Good old AMs. I got 2 of those in there, it looks like, from the years. Brand new set of batteries are probably junk now. There's some Mini Z parts. That's those little Wii cars we were racing. I don't know if I have any servos, you know that. That's the little remote for the Mini Zs. They were alright, but a whole bunch of shrink tubing. A bunch of Mini Z parts in here. I mean, look at these little gears. They're just so small to work on. That was my problem because I was losing my motor skills then too. There's a whole chassis for a Mini Z. Then you get like the wheels, you know, and then the body. They were small. There's a set of rims for probably maybe the Slash, I don't know. Empty, oh, it was a wheelie bar. A-arm. Some more $15.99 for rims. Yeah. There's a little tire for a Mini Z. That's the tires for them, tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. There's a connector for the battery. Missing the little spades, although I see a spade here. There's a spade for it. So you solder these on and then shove the connector on. No, that's one of the Mini Z tires there. Little wee rubber guys. Nuts and bolts. There's a brand new set of tires for the Mini Z. You just kind of stretch them over the little rim. Drove on, away we went. Not too sure what those little wires are for, but there's the back of the Mini. For some reason I cut it off. I don't remember why. There's a little servo plug. We might need that. Two of those. There's some metal drive cups for the tracks or something. Wow, there's a couple of, these were expensive. The little extended your car out for those MR02s. And that was like the suspension for it, was that little plate thing in there. Well, I'm not seeing a servo, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. There's a motor for the little Mini Z cars. They were fast. They were good little motors too. Had a bunch of spare parts. Oh man, still got a bunch of parts here too. Ball differential. And the little spur gears for them. They just pushed on. Ball differential, spur gears, ball differential. I don't know why I had so many of them, but anyways. Well, I'm not seeing a servo. Where else would I have a servo? Let me check one more spot. Well, I'm having trouble finding a decent speed controller. There's a Tamiya one. I had no idea about it though. It's got an on and off switch. Well, that's good. Basically what happens is this thing controls how much power goes to the motor, or which direction it goes from the input that it receives from this. So this, you use your radio to your controls, and this receives that, and then, boy, this one has, for some reason, 2 plugs, and I don't know why, but got bind, steering, throttle, and auxiliary. You'd plug it into one of these, whatever, and yeah, see, this is confusing me. I don't know why this has 2, and then these 2 would get soldered to the motor, and those would go to a battery, I guess. I don't think I want to use that one though. I don't know if I'm going to have anything else though, but there's a receiver, so we'll keep that kind of safe. I did find this servo tower, but then I found this box of stuff, and that looks like a, oh, that's the charger for my little Raminator, I think. A little wee tiny little battery. There's a, what the heck was that from? T-Max air filter. And then I've got some Traxxas servos. They might be alright. There's a Spectrum one. That might work too. This one's broken though. It might work. Got a few servos. That one's no good. Good for internal parts, but the top's broken off. crashed it probably. There's a Hobby Obeo. Maybe it'll work. Another HBO. This is probably from the, these might be no good too. Oh, there's a metal one. That's a high-tech one. That'd be a good one probably. Ultra Digital Torque. Might work. Maybe keep that one aside. There's a transmission out of a Slash, I think. And a bunch of little miscellaneous bits. Fuel filter. Some motors. What turn the motor is that? Heavy anyways, I don't know. There's a little on-off switch. Another Servo Tower Pro. Little mount for something tiny, little wee fan. Broken fin. Too bad. Probably don't need it now, but it's a tiny little servo for something. I don't know what, but steering knuckle things. Fuel lines. Looks like I replaced them or something. Another switch, another little servo plug. Receiver plug. And another little fuel filter. Tire, another motor, no idea. Looks like that's a Tamiya motor. Actually, look, the one we just put in. No real nothing on them. No real good speed control though. Well, that's not so good. Which one here was I gonna try? Where'd he go? Oh, I put him on the side here. High torque, that might be alright. I don't know, we'll have to try it and see if it even works. And then I got this one too. That one might work too. Maybe keep it aside. Speed control though, oh man. Might have to pull it out of this guy, and I don't know how this worked. It might work, but it might wreck the engine on it. I don't know. Might have to pull this guy off though. And for some reason, it looks like I soldered these connections here. Wonder if they, yeah, I sure did. Wonder if they kept coming off or something. Might have to try to unsolder them and reuse the speed controller, the VXL here. It should work. Should work for that. I don't know. We'll have to worry about that later. But anyways, I guess that's it for today. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and you guys have a good day.